My name is Linda. I'm a retired school teacher, and I'm working in retail part-time. I guess I've never been super neat, and neither is Steve.
My name is Steve, and I'm Linda's husband. What my house looks like now is a disaster area.
Steve gets really upset with the pathways. He's afraid he'll fall and things, so, you know.
There's too many unopened boxes throughout the entire residence, and they're getting in my way. And being I walk with a cane or a wheelchair, I can't get around the house at all.
Steve is sure that I like living this way, and I keep telling him I do not. His feeling is just get rid of it.
I have a problem with my back.
Sometimes the feet will hurt now. He's getting that neuropathy from diabetes.
It causes great amounts of pain, and I have fallen at least a half a dozen times.
It's gone downhill with how much help he can give me, and I have really missed it. Steve is our cook, and we always would laugh because he'd say, if something happens to me, everybody's gonna starve.
My name is Renee, I'm 26, and I'm Linda's daughter. I worry that one of the days that he attempts to go downstairs, his leg will give out like it has before, and he'll fall, and this time actually break a bone.
My wife would prefer that I stay upstairs with her. So would I. But in order for me to stay upstairs with her, I have to rely on her to get me food.
When you're diabetic and you take that insulin, and then it's like critical that you have food.
I may get something in the morning at 9 o'clock, and then she may not come home until 10 o'clock at night. That's a long time. I need the food. If I'm upstairs and I can't get food, my understanding of the English language, that makes me a prisoner.
I do feel like my dad is a prisoner up there. I don't want him to go into a diabetic shock. I would call social services. It would be easy to get him out just like that. I mean, especially since he's a veteran. I told her I was fed up, like it's now or never. I will call social services.
Renee does tend to worry a bit too much. She gets too stressed out.
It hurts that she does choose her stuff over the relationship that we have.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
The reason we're here is to get Steve a new room downstairs.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. When you walk in the house, you kind of wonder, why are we here? Then you meet Linda, and immediately, as soon as you start talking to her, you figure out why we're here.
Anything else that comes up this weekend, we don't need to worry about it, okay? There's a lot of family dynamics going on. It doesn't matter. We're here for one reason, to make this house usable for Steve. You guys as a family have any questions?
When are you going to get to it?
Right away. I think that says it all. All right, let's do it.
Okay. You have 3 minutes on the timer.
Oh,
Yay!
wow.
You could donate.
Legally, we're not allowed to donate that because of the urine.
There's stuff flying up and getting in my face. Dude, nothing's getting in your face.
No, I'm not a prissy person.
Look at this big trucks and everything. I'm leaving. I am leaving. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving here. There's all these 1-800 junk trucks and cameras out in the road. Oh, I don't want any more cameras out in the road.
Linda, they talked to you about this yesterday.
I wanted them in the backyard and in the house.
And that's how it's going to be.
Damn it, I have neighbors.
Look at me. This is the least of your worries today. The focus is on making real decisions inside.
This is why I didn't want it, Renee.
It doesn't matter.
This is why.
That's it.
The
We're
reality
a
is,
small town.
The community doesn't matter. We don't care what they think. I
Well,
don't know why you do.
I care,
They are not
honey.
important.
But we need to care
And
about
they
the
don't
house.
care
There's
about
cameras
what
out front,
happens
Bo.
here.
So we're seeing very typical hoarding behavior with Linda. We get started this morning and she cares more about what her neighbors think than she actually cares what her own family thinks. If she continues to worry about the neighbors, we won't even get through one room. Stop. Remember, if we spend more than 20 minutes out here, we will not finish inside.
Okay, that's not going until I look in it.
Linda. My name is Dr. Lisa Hale, and I'm a clinical psychologist specializing in anxiety spectrum disorders, including compulsive hoarding.
That can go.
Can you take a deep breath and
Oh, this
wind
is what
down your
pisses
mind
me
for
off.
just a minute?
Okay.
Okay, and I know, and that's
How
when
am
you're
I
pissed.
supposed to look in here?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm supposed to
Hang
say, take this and go. I don't even know what's there.
When you're pissed off, you're not going to be able to make a good decision. Linda's default coping mechanism tends to be whenever she's scared, angry, upset, she immediately falls into blaming other people.
Those are my racks I hang my clothes out in. Thank you, guys. They were hanging up for a reason. Damn it, I'm not going out to buy new ones. This is new.
Linda, please look at us. Do you want to get your husband in a safe place or do you want to save crap?
Plastic stuff.
How am I supposed to be able to find?
Got to answer
Fine.
that question.
Fine, you know, I kill my plants, but that's okay.
Do you want to kill your husband or your plants?
I
What is
don't
more
know.
important?
How can I
Do you hear
see
my-
what's here?
Do you want your husband to die or do you want your plants to die? At one point, I blatantly said, do you want to save your plants or do you want to save your husband's life? And she paused for 2 seconds and went to the next comment, completely avoided the issue.
Well, I can't tell what's here. So everything will just go and I don't know what it is. Same as when I left Texas. We left the house. Same thing. I don't know what's going. I don't know what, because I can't see it.
We have to get that front room done by the end of today. Are you hearing me? Okay. I'm feeling like you're not hearing me at all.
No, kid, I don't want those to go. Why are you putting them over there?
Okay.
These are my Mark Brown books. I knew this was going to happen. How am I supposed to be in each room at one time? I want that box. I don't know why you put
She
my
did
Mark
not put
Brown
that
books
there.
here.
Linda,
Okay.
I put that there. Eve did not
So,
put that there.
yeah, let's take Eve out of the equation.
This family has gotten so used to blaming each other and avoiding the situation itself. We're in there cleaning. You got some of the best experts in the country trying to help them clean. And they're making us get to the point where we just want to quit and give up. Emotionally, this is one of the most difficult places I've been.
She's not listening to them. This isn't even gonna happen, and me and my dad are just gonna be disappointed.
I knew this freaking stuff was going to happen. I knew this freaking stuff was going to happen, but I didn't know the garage was going to get torn apart. I really didn't until
Pull the
last
stuff
night.
out.
I need a break, okay? I need a break.
And she's gonna go upstairs and yell at my dad.
I don't even know what's in that pile. It's the same thing as when I left Texas. When I left Texas, I didn't know what you guys were
She's gonna
taking.
yell at him.
It's the same thing.
That's what she does. She takes it out on me and my dad.
She's a very good hoarder. She's one of the best at avoiding anything. I mean, you can ask her a question head on, and she can completely block that question out. All right, so this morning was fun, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a blast. We are learning that this is hard, and this is hard for every family, not just you guys.
Yeah, I would like if the entire family would be a little more compassionate to certain things and just not be rude. I think that that's very disrespectful. We're a family. We're doing this together, not to be rude to my mother. I've heard many
Michelle,
people
I agree,
being
but
rude.
it's not towards your mom. Your mom gives, and it's a reciprocity
I've
thing.
heard some very rude comments, but that's
well,
fine.
it's reciprocity, and that's a family.
Don't talk to me.
Guys, that's not what this is. A family system thing, and it's not about pitting one person against the other. We've got to do the work we can.
I'm tired of being put the blame on me, and they both do it. I'm sick and tired of it. It's your fault that I'm not going to talk to either one of my sisters or you, so leave me alone.
This is a house divided. They think that Renee is here to condemn their mother.
I think my oldest daughter, well, she gets pretty nervous and uptight, and she's the one furthest away, but she feels sometimes responsible, and then she feels like the other's gang up against her, and, you know, but she really is pretty uptight about things.
Add another sister to the list, and my mom. I'm done with this. I'm done being blamed for everything, being told I'm rude. She's the one that's being rude and glaring at me. I'm just done.
Of all the times today, I need you to really focus for this 5 minutes because this is really important. Tell her that your fears about what will happen.
It was not just about getting Dad downstairs. It's about you being unhappy, overwhelmed.
Too busy?
Too busy. You're always late. You don't know where anything is.
I don't want her to cry about it, and I don't want her to have more problems with her sisters. She already had a problem with the middle sister. Didn't have anything to do with me, though.
Yes, it
I
did.
think it all has something to do with you.
From that Christmas?
I told you what she said.
We're gonna leave. I'm gonna have everybody, including myself, leave. This is your opportunity to really let her know that you love her.
I think that the family patterns need to be addressed. The number one thing I would recommend would be a family systems therapist to help them improve those interaction patterns. This is all trash.
It was nice to see the family really came together. Both the daughters that were here and the mother worked together. They didn't have any type of emotional breakdown at all. They really came together as a team and cleaned.
I'm gonna take you downstairs and let you see the new room.
When I walked down the stairs, I was shocked. I could see the floor. Holy mackerel.
There's space.
Oh, this is remarkable. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at all of this. I know my family did this for me, and I'm grateful to them for it.
It would be nice. I won't have to worry about him just holed up there waiting for one of us to come home and get him something to eat, because we're busy too and we're out, and then he would get real ornery that nobody's home to get him anything. Come on, guys. Let's
Oh
go.
boy, this is nice. This is going to be my office.
Your office. It's
My
also
office.
a den.
Today we worked together more as a family, and we didn't argue, so that didn't waste time. And we just got things done.
All the threats that I said, you know, you gotta get this done or I'll write you off, that's not necessary. I mean, my mom did follow through and we did it as a family, as a team. So I think it brought us all together.
Would you like to show Coconut the area?
I feel good about what we've done for Steve. He has the ability to really leave a much healthier life in this house.
Coconut.
This clean room.
The family fights were described when we came in as over 50% being about the hoard. Now that that is reduced, the more opportunities they'll have for positive interactions, the more they can build on that.